わっびっくりしました。わっびっくりしました。
Good morning everyone, Gadget here for Henry's Canada, and we got to go hands-on with the brand new, just announced Fujifilm X-H2. And in this video, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to share with you the top 5 features that stood out to me. Let's get this started. The X-H2 comes in hot with a 40 megapixel BSI X-Trans sensor. Look, I'll just say it right now. Resolution isn't everything to everyone, but it is something for someone. If you're capturing photos regularly and you're doing a lot of landscape, travel, architecture, higher end portraiture, you will appreciate this 40 megapixel sensor, especially the fact that you can crop in and get more composition options without losing a ton of clarity. It's something that, even though we couldn't play with the raw files yet, just those high efficiency images, it really had some remarkable results. What's also unique about this camera is that it has a 160 megapixel pixel shift mode, where if you're capturing something that really doesn't move, you can stick this thing on a tripod and get even larger images to work with. So yeah, I know it's a bit on the nose, but right off the bat, the number one feature here is that brand new higher resolution sensor. Number 2 on this list is the Pro Body. This is something that feels denser, but not heavier, if that makes sense. It's just comfortable to hold and use, especially if you're using it in more of an enthusiast and professional environment where you can wrap around and use it to capture the results you need reliably. When you also look at the viewfinder and the LCD, you have something that gives you a 5.76 million dot experience that just feels really good. And the latter, that LCD, something that's very sturdy, that doesn't wobble or shift out of place. This all comes together for an experience that makes it easier to capture what you need, especially if you're capturing a lot. Throw in a weather-resistant body, a reinforced lens mount, and a shutter rated for over 500,000 shots. You have something here that you can use and use with confidence. Next up, it is video, and we got to talk about this. 8K video, 8K 30p video. Look, I know it's excessive for most people, but it does bring an interesting option to the table. If you have the storage available, you can capture 8K footage and use it in interesting ways where you can recompose in post to get a very different look. So maybe you're capturing for social and you can take a vertical cut without having to switch your camera into a vertical mode when you're capturing, saving you time. So yeah, it's not something that everyone needs for their creative work, but I do think a lot of people that are looking at this camera will try to take advantage of this 8K video feature, especially if you think about pulling stills from 8K video, 8K 30p, and you pull a still from it. Really interesting stuff. Number 4 on this list is the improved autofocus, and this has more autofocus points, but because it's not a stacked sensor like the X-H2S, there is a little bit less autofocus calculations going on where it might not work as fast in similar situations in some environments. But this is something that, while we were testing, is still significantly better than previous generation Fujifilm cameras. And I'll say this to anyone that is listening: take the time to actually go into the menu and quickly adjust your autofocus for what you're capturing, because you will get an incredibly reliable autofocus system, especially when you know what you're capturing. If you're capturing something and you're trying to avoid obstacles, or if your subject is randomly just going to appear into the frame, there are settings for that. You can customize it to what you're capturing. And Fujifilm has made a noticeable upgrade here that many people will notice right off the bat. Last on this list is the robust feature suite. Yeah, I kind of cheated here to just include a whole bunch of things at once, but it's really how Fujifilm is bringing a ton of value together to make for this really awesome creative tool. Fujifilm is one of those few companies that they don't hold back. If they can fit it into the camera, if it can work, they're gonna give it to you. You have a camera here that can record ProRes video internally if needed, 13 plus stops of dynamic range, capture photos up to 20 frames per second at 40 megapixels, tons of film simulations, and 7 super customizable modes that sit in a heat-controlled body that will keep you shooting for longer and longer. This is why Fuji users love Fujifilm, because anything that...
Yeah. Wait, my face capture isn't working. Oh, there we go. Yeah, welcome everyone. Welcome to another art time with Kaisa. We're gonna continue on making those emotes. I made 2 of them for Bread yesterday. We're gonna continue on with the really smug. The really smug. You can tell me what is going on with my screen capture today, like. That is not supposed to be happening. And yet it just happened. Hang on. I think my camera is just not stubborn today. Okay. If this will make it work. Is it working? Not quite. Oh my god, come on, PR Live. Please. I endorse you. I would like for you to function, please. Okay, there we go. Jesus Christ, I just calibrate it, colonize it, colonize it a couple of times. Oh my god. I honestly don't know why Brad likes all these cursed shit. He does. Oh. Didn't think I would be making this much cursed art. This is a terrifying face. Like, imagine seeing this in the middle of the night. We'll go back to this one. This. Like. I feel like the face is too small, and for emotes, they're gonna be pretty damn tiny. Like, I'm using a big canvas right now, so we can't tell it's gonna be tiny, but like... Oh no, wait. It is going. Okay. I'm testing. There we go. Don't judge me. Sunny boy, can you tell me hear the sound alert? Because I can't. I can't hear the sound alerts. Nope. You judging? Why are you judging me, huh? Why are you judging me? Alerts aren't working right now. I don't know. Take a look at it. Really, my huh. The frick? Oh, that's right. I remember now. So I restarted my OBS. Okay. Try this again. You love potatoes. It's sad to hear my mic leave us. I like potatoes too, but I don't like to sound like a potato. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. Oh god. Okay. I'm sorry for people who redeemed before that, like, got nothing. But yeah, the new mic is being shipped as we speak. I can't wait for it to arrive. But yeah, I like potatoes. I like French fries. I like hash browns. Whenever I go on a trip, stop by McDonald's, I always like to get the hash browns from McDonald's because they're good hash browns, you know. Or I don't know if you guys have Tim Hortons. You guys are at. I don't know. I think Sunny Boy, you're in the States, aren't you? You guys get Timmy's down in the States? Is Timmy's a thing for you guys? Also, our potato mic hasn't left us yet. I'm still using the potato mic. I can prove it by singing. Does this look like a Gintama face? This looks very creepy. To be honest, can't tell because you're using shitty headphones. Ha! Wait, so did I always sounded like a potato to you? Was I always potato to Sunny Boy? Maybe I should get you a new headset. Oh, speaking of new stuff, I got my Twitch payout! Woo! All to your support, Sunny Boy. Being my mod and keeping the weirdos away, we can cultivate a wonderful community that appreciates art like this. This cursed object. I've ever tried putting on headphones on my dog with ASMR in the background. No, he doesn't like to have things on top of him. Head. No. I would not torture him. That way. I always find like a lot of like the trends that you find on the internet with your pets be very strange, especially when like if you look at what the animals are exhibiting, it's like, ooh, we should. Just a suggestion. Yeah, headphones on my dog, unless my dog is like seriously putting his head towards. I'm not gonna put it on. Not what I do. Actually, do I want to keep it chubby like that? I think I kind of want to keep it chubby like that. I was gonna like slim it down a little bit, but nah, I'm gonna keep it chubby that way. Keep it that way. Clean up these lines a little bit. Wait, hold on. Sunny boy, what headphone do you have? Like, is it like headset or is it just headphone? I'm actually looking for headphones myself because when I do collabs with people, I need to wear some sort of like ear device, like audio device. You know what I mean? Because right now I don't really use one. I mean I have earbuds, but earbuds they irritate my ears after a while. Like it hurts. So I've been shopping around looking for some good headphones, just like cheap headphones. I don't need like really good ones. HyperX Clouds. You wouldn't recommend. Why? Is it does it hurt your ears? Right now I'm looking for comfort. I don't really care about like whether the sound quality is good or not. I just need to be able to hear the people I'm collabing with without them hearing themselves. Oh, very cheap plastic. Oh, I don't know if that'll irritate my. I think I kind of want to like leave this in this style. um it's just like very messy and like gringy, like disgusting looking. For some reason this reminds me of what was that dude from uh something Psycho? Uh Mob Psycho. Uh Reagan, I think if his name was. He was kind of like a kappa this way. You never watched Mob Psycho? Mob Psycho is about this kid with like psychic powers. And he meets this grown-up dude that like he's basically a fraud. Okay, he's like he has no psychic abilities, but he basically convinces the world that he's really good at being a scammer. He scams people for their money basically. And then two of them go on wacky adventures that eventually led to basically just keep encountering mobs that are just harder and harder to beat. My camera is like once again being a dick. I don't know why. It wasn't before and now it is, and I'm like, technology just doesn't like me, I guess. I mean, I'm fighting with my camera, I'm fighting with my mic. Oh my. Okay, so I have to lean back a little bit from my work. I guess I have to go into like a good habit of just not leaning forward. Ugh. It's a mess. Alright. One last one. I like how like this is just from all these expressions are just from one anime. It's all Gintama. Like how smug is this series characters? You know what I mean? You wouldn't have it any other way. Gintama was a very interesting show. Like the only like this style of like a comedy that I watched before is like, you know, Lao Fuzi. I think you mentioned Lao Fuzi to me before. But yeah, Lao Fuzi was like the only one before Gintama that I'm like that like this type of humor kind of like appeals. No? You know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? Sunny? One Punch is halfway. One Punch Man isn't quite as like gut punching. Do you know what I mean? One Punch Man is definitely shonen. I mean, so is Gintama. Like it's technically shonen as well, but like One Punch Man is like obviously shonen. Do you know what I mean? Like there's just something about Gintama that like can't quite replicate with other animes. Like they don't encompass the what the fuckiness of Gintama. Like look at this face. Look at this one. I think I'll make my own emote like that. Oh shit. Hina Matsuri and Asobase or Grand Blue is pretty funny, but no other has topped Gintama so far in my book. Gintama is top tier. Mm-hmm. Top tier comedy. Gintama. I'm trying to think of like what other thing is there is comedy in a lot of anime, but there is very rare anime that's just like strictly for comedy. And Gintama is like it's a comical. It's definitely 100% comedy. But then it has moments where it's like serious and like heart-wrenching. You know what I mean? Like the balance of heart-wrenching and comedy. It's theater. You know how theater has the mask, the comedy and tragedy mask? That's what it is. Gintama is theater. It's always been theater. Give a little thicker lashes here, buddy. I mean, you will not look as beautiful as Kaguya-sama. Or Kagura. Oh god, dude. Did I say Kaguya? I just called Kagura Kaguya. Oh no! Oh no! I'm getting these names mixed up. I'm gonna redo that eyebrow. You zoom out so the emote would be like this tiny. I feel like okay, I need to make the eyebrows. I'm gonna go 20. Racing the brows. Oh, my dog just walked by my room. Hi, bunny. Hang on. Twitter. A small banana. Oh yeah, the queen passed away. A lot of things are happening now the queen passed away. I wanted to say that, but more like a lot of Twitter drama. But again, there's always Twitter drama. That is actually really cute. Okay, but that doesn't tell me your eye color. Like, this is one thing about his icon that kind of frustrates me is like it has like very fuzzy quality to it, you know what I mean? Like I know he likes it, which is fine, you know, like if you're gonna commission art, make sure you commission something that you actually like and would like. I would hate it if someone commissioned me for something only to not use it and turns out they didn't like it, you know? So I'm glad he's using the art that he commissioned. Like actually like using it. But at the same time, it's like, what is your eye color, sir? Sir, what is your eye color? The brown? I'm assuming it's brown. Just gonna assume it's brown. Gonna assume. It looked like it's brown, so I'm assuming it's brown. Nah, I don't feel like it. I mean, that's an easy solution. I don't feel like it. Ah! Ah! Oh shit. Wrong layer. Very coffee cup. I don't know if you can hear my dad looking for my dog in the background. Here's I'm going. Romy, that's my dog's name. Romy, where are you? Look over, it's my dad. Okay. Time to do the tongue. And if he were a cat girl, I would love to give him like little fangs, but he's not. He's just a dude. Like literally, I remember the first time I like collabed with Red, and I was just like, "So what are you supposed to be like? You're like cat boy, or like what are you?" He's like, "I'm just a dude." I'm like, "You're just a dude?" He's like, "Yeah, it's just a dude." I'm like, "Just a dude, just a dude." He's just a dude, guys. He's just a dude. Sunny boy, just a dude. Sunny boy. Like Sunny boy's the sun. He's a sunny boy. But Bread, he's just a dude. He's Bread. Not everyone has a Lorelei Mane Neko cat dog thing. Whose lore is that? That sounds complicated as fuck. I don't know whose that is. Whose lore is that, huh? Whose lore is that? I wouldn't know, I'm just a cat dog entity. I know, right? It sounds too complicated. Who has the time for complicated shit? No, not me. Don't know whose lore that would be. And imagine keeping up with lore like that. Would you be a Mononickel or a cat dog? Like, are you a cat or a dog? Jesus. Who has time for that kind of bullcrap? Oh my god. Let's zoom out. The emotes are about this small. Can you guys see it? Is it easily seenable? Like, could you tell what these emotes are? You won't be able to tell the first one. Yeah, it is a little small. I think. Give some life to this lifeless void. I know it's just supposed to be a tiny emote. Oh. Okay, once again, what do you guys think? Can you tell what this is? You sound tired. Yeah, it's been a day. I came home from work, took a shower, and started up my stream. It's a good day at work though. But yeah. What do you think? I think those are good emotes. Right? What do you think, Sunny Boy? Third one's the hardest to tell. The mouth is. I have to say though, the third one is something I'm scared of. Like, this is something that would jump out of my nightmares. You know? Really? White eyes? Hmm. That was maybe the mouth because like that far away and the line is so thin you won't be able to see it, but made these look setting here. Oh, was it already on? Then might be weird, guys. Ben forever drawing one line. think that's it. Okay. I don't know if that helps or not, but it is now 6 o'clock. Time for me to eat some dinner. And for my doggo. Actually, Romy already ate his dinner. I fed him before I started the stream. So tomorrow, I think will be same time as well. We'll be starting on Layla's emotes. So hers are a little more complicated because she wants one enemy emote and two, look at this, one animated emote and 2 other regular emotes. So yeah, it's gonna be great. There's always another stomach. Maybe for you, Sunny Boy, maybe for you. Or room for dessert. Yeah, I agree with that statement. There's always room for dessert. Alright, alrighty. That's it for today. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys had fun. I most certainly did. And my PR Live is not tracking me. Why? What the fuck is wrong with you, PR Live? Technology just failing me these days. No other reason than because it hates me. This is why you don't work! This is why PR Live. Ah well, this is the end of stream anyways. I'm not gonna fiddle around with it. Alright, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you guys had fun. See you guys next time. Bye bye for now.